Because Rampage, you've always said that the more money you would make, it might take away a little bit of that hunger for these fighters. So the UFC does that. How do you keep your guys so hungry but still give them more money?
I think it goes back to what I was saying earlier in the conversation, that you have to, like, say they're on the street level, right? And they're just looking at this next fighter and they're getting their money. They're finally getting these checks they weren't getting before. You kind of have to always change their visions, like a GPS vision. Like, hey man, like, what does happiness look like for you in 20 years? Like, let's have this talk now. You don't want to talk about it, but like to say that, you know, don't have a plan B, it takes away from plan A. In fighting, you need a plan A 2.0. It's going to come to an end. Not everyone lands on their feet like Rampage and does podcasting and promoter and all the things that you have going on, and still have a relationship with endorsements deals that you have. Like, not everyone ends up like that. So you have to constantly let them understand, like, this is yes, you're having a lot of success now. Let's celebrate that success, but also let's stay very hungry, because we need this success to last 30, 40 years, right? In our sport, it's very fickle. Like, a guy loses, and man, I love our fans, but they can be very harsh sometimes, right? I mean, those, you know, online and some of the boards that people run, like, I mean, they're really harsh on fighters if they have a bad night. So we can't always rely on performances in the cage, because the chances are, if you roll the dice enough, you're going to land on some sixes. You're going to lose, you know? And so you just have to prepare fighters and keep them hungry by just kind of moving the marker a little bit for them.
That reminds me, I want to ask you a question. I have some plans. Hopefully all my plans work out. Yeah. But I want to start, like, producing my own movies and like series, TV shows, and I have, like, MMA fighters in mind. Can I hit you up sometime?
Yes, please.
And what about live streams? Can I, if there's a way that the fighter can come on the stream and promote their sponsors and get paid? Because
I love that.
Yeah, because some of the clips get millions of views.
No, I know, you're crushing it. You're crushing it. And you're a good example to the guys. I'm not saying that because you're here, but I use a lot of people from your generation that are doing success. Guys, this is what it needs to look like, because we don't have many examples, Rampage. We don't. We're 33 years old. It's not a lot of time, right? We don't have a lot of history, or 32, whatever years. But we need to show these guys. You know, that's one thing I want to do, is band together. You know what I mean? That's why I have respect for Tiki and some of these other good managers that are out there, because inevitably we need to help make sure these guys are okay after fighting.
Yeah.